women's wing, our presentations be Kumasi baby and Kofi Akpaloo, Your Excellency.
Major so done.
Now here.
And I go for another Dumara Kwame here, Pam is also here.
Oh, Bibi Aboko. But after the elections, no, still party no active, Sam.
Oh, yes, we are very, very active.
Timana Koye, then, which of the dailies? I'm saying graphic here.
Graphic. The Liberal Women Network.
Okay.
No, the wing of the women, that's the women wing of the Liberal Party. There, Omo, and say, also, I'm clanking, I want my baby as a for be one ma kwano buy na ade o start you here pampas kura no ni bi nti no yembe sen san kura no be so fasa nti o muso ma ba tan ni adade no o me ma so ma ko chiche nkura no enema nti o mo ko bosomtwe
okay
nti bosomtwe se ko na me free me ma me ne papa ene fi ya se hene
okay
na me wife so no so free jache
mo
you know, say I know such a free fee. You know, Omoko Jachi and a Pramso, Contanse, Kokufu. So Omoko Sampotemuna or clinic in hospitals now all no mono. Good. That's interest so on person. Atunsago, and you know, Cotichema, our phone or my phone. No, package, you know, diapers. Oh, and so on for the pampers on.
Diapers, pampers. And toiletries.
And wipes and okay. Wipes and tidy. And pabwa sauce and chair no money and towel. Okay. I didn't coach them out. Oh, why I dear pa? You also happy episode and Macono. Sabi baby na sitting munye ntino be wana ne ka bi 100 Ghana 200 Ghana oh and into cry no ya china hospital no ma settle kakra mo ntino at least they did very well they did very well
fantastic why are there but enra na who follow state of the nation's address no
in fact na meetings been you know follow ni
but say as a leader of a major political party there na an invitation to be there.
Oh yes, we invitation by na yanko because you will say sooner that's what I'm afraid.
Yes,
State of the Nation address. I say President, you know, delivered the last State of the Nation address, and I remember 2020. The last
one. Yeah, the last one in 2020.
And one was a repeat here.
Oh, a repeat.
Say mobile no munya phobia. And I will just say trouble we after my former ministers. Our ministers, you know, and Minister Juma. And you know, to me, as a leader, no, I don't express call access some performance. Oh, so what did I mention? I say, and I said,
Friday, Grand on read on my first budget.
What to me, access someone anything. And just say, most of you cannot say this, imagine one who don't so much. Just any performance statement. It's a matter of as a balance sheet.
Okay.
Obekan war has it's not a woman city musity and our bekan. And the fuphobia to us.
As it's not been a Ghana, your woman saying.
Oh, me mom them when say Ghana as it's a woman be much romo pa because of the COVID-19 abana. We are suffering. Obi mo no ma kane no na kabia omunua ni mu bi omo abrochire na bosome so ana koma mane omo
yeah
and omunua mo no enye happy fm and na so mu se yikruma so yentua ka onya adwuma yentua ka wo ya akora so yentua ka eti sikasem ho ten na se ukodwom na unkuta ska de beto ade a de oton ade ne nton ade and otimi afa nipa so omo mo no wa adwuma eti oton ade a skani wa ye de to and now I say, oh, a man so say, I'm for in a scacotadia, and I will be chatto. I'm a buying also when you be. It is will be anti-min to idea. So, it's coming to me, but say, canino. It is
be a shock of it now.
I say, COVID in the the whole world, and your gun on quan. But when on a bar, say, you used to drink a say, there is a sunny ma. We were to see our COVID by and Biden was all called Congress. And what day you got to on say Omoyamano. Or the stimulus package I got to 1.9 trillion. USD. Says can no be chama America for. So obi anje. Nti o file o tax ani ama obi. Nti o my 3 a it was scared be mount. O my 2 a it was scared be mount. O uni kunu a it was scared be mount. Depending on your income,
your size,
bracket, you know. Nti we no say baby aye den. Nti o mu tu ska gum. That stimulus package, you know, we don't want to chama ni direct.
Na yen stimulus package na.
Yeah, then
oh, COVID relief funds buy during COVID and donations buy ne buy the no.
You say na baby one there. I'm talking about going forward.
Yeah.
They chum.
So a nation like Ghana, yen to me enya such a stimulus package and so or minus say in this COVID times. You bet me amana
bro. But when you say yeah problem they say finance ministry no. Omo no baby come school ni different.
Kofi Akpaloo.
Every baby America for no.
E call mo
there no.
Nya Harvard there be no mo nyina o me yom so Harvard.
Yeah there no. Teacher ni na o kire o ma there no so no. No nte economics na papa.
Oh, are you serious?
Very very.
Yeah, dynamics. Maybe the same cause, but the dynamics no and your man that simple and easy.
Your problem Africa no. So America was a stimulus.
Yeah.
America only 1.9 trillion.
Trillion, yeah.
Almost time I'm call for no so behind. What is the motive behind? The motive is that omo use canon fan to idea.
Yeah.
Say the companies make ma produce. Omo produce the pabeto. They want people to spend money in the economy.
Yeah.
Na hanome ade there some so call economy said there America for the call economics and I don't know them critics can even no money mango for. Sika de gubank of Ghana hoy.
So that's the reason why now campaign times now can say we be more scale good system ni no.
Well sika etwa America no Europe no every day they print new money. They print money when they talking about print money at home and that cash and then no now don't so money na money. Money goes beyond that. They print money, electronic money. Eti ye hano no ye problem wo hia na wa no nyina ye na anya kreti wo hia no. Ye na anya kreti no bia na kreti ama ye na anya kreti.
Nti se pese amanfo ho to mo a.
Ye na abeti ama ye.
What should be the approach?
The approach is that create money. Print money and share to the people.
And share it to the people.
Exactly.
Onya adwuma bia na ne afro yes beji.
And America for na just kana.
So emfa so be ne nya free omo enya adwuma no ho e wo man nim.
Because
is it the state's responsibility so be hwe omo?
Exactly. Second state no be na adwuma, state ni tuaneka. Unemployment benefit, child benefit, income support, whatever support. Now ko Europe you tia every week bia you tia obi child benefit. Unemployment benefit ni adade. Omu tia every week. Next kind of no, but they believe say they are small businesses. Some call for no small business no more jumano. We have to help them to be in there. Say they be a jumano to a moka. And you know, most of munya jumano tifino. Yamo musica no sentiment to idea. Namboa system no system no and revolve it. So the mechano. Now, yeah, no. Receive.
And the president has to attract $1 billion about Tampake fund that they be so amount for us in this COVID times such a fund no
a peanut
it me no huti
Dabi
$1 billion how much do we need
the
person amount for a comfortable
I say at least yeah nyakra no I say ka budget yo mo be so we involve people like us for be at least for be $100 billion
in budget
$100 billion.
I see.
So because with the $100 billion a good economy anymore, you are going to create jobs, you are going to sustain jobs, you are going to create wealth. Because since the $100 billion too, now say over so ye Ghana coin into the $10 billion coin. With the $20 billion, what they call agriculture.
Yeah.
So the bear you bet me a dia nuane aye moane and yama sadmecheno. Now all the auxiliary activities now associated with
farming no.
Na de bia $10 billion. So akɔhyɛ bi
Happy FM.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10 billion akɔhyɛ housing. Yeah, the 10 billion akɔhyɛ infrastructure. So the channel, other infrastructure in like information technology, communication, and all those kind of stuff, all to stimulate the economy and to create jobs. It is and then probably that one thing, how many baby that?
How many baby that? Yeah.
So okay, so we'll see housing. What the best $20 billion RMCADC housing project. Said that will be able to you are creating jobs.
Yeah.
Omo akusi dan no omo nya adwuma ye baby e koto cement free in the base project no omo nya adwuma ye cars a twe niema na free factory e dey bakrom onso nya adwuma do ton nadoa do ton inua all those kind of iron sheets ni ada de nyina paint obi abo say related jobs ni bebrebe enti going forward as a people no me dey me fi say de katokaso.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three economy.
So that's the idea behind Biden, the stimulus package in Ibia.
Oh, yes.
Or Dema Americans, you know.
Yeah, that's to stimulate the economy. God, the economy is
so
down.
when you push in the cash, it's still within the system.
Exactly.
And manufacturers they produce more and people buy more.
Exactly. Young people are more fear baby. University, polytechnics, fee.
Happy FM.
Yeah.
Because many baby or more call. More idea free. Will be a fantastic business idea, pa.
I tell you.
I bet my tiny Ghana around. When him straw.
Yeah, straw. Yeah, yeah.
What check the number of straw you use per second, per minute, per hour. I don't know, so that number no. But so sad number now.
Yeah.
A cowbell to me day. I would say that you can start.
Students.
Oh, but abobo book kamboma boom to wetin dey atanya bibi am na iska.
Yeah, straw no.
Straw.
Yeah, it is it be say be a sachet water.
Sachet water. Because plastics we are using plastics all over.
Yeah.
It's something like somebody can put them together.
So who needs to push that idea and best sync well with the youth? No one will say all hope is not lost because we'll be why you unemployed for like 10 years.
Happy FM.
Not doing crannies on question who are come for such a person. I wish you more the man.
I wish you more hot say.
Happy FM.
Say, wait to believe in himself.
Okay.
Or herself.
Happy FM.
Now identify no who nipa oye. Say this ya kwamna it was a one how do you describe yourself?
Yeah.
So obi one person say one was also me Kofi Akpaloo. Kofi Akpaloo nyawo.
Yeah.
What am I saying? Because obi say me hwan nem ka say me Kofi Akpaloo a.
Edin di obi a obi.
Exactly.
But e ma we Kofi Akpaloo.
Exactly. Sunsum na timi mu no.
That's it, yeah.
What the sunsum can do. I don't name me Kofi Akpaloo.
Yeah.
Because me one nine, me one sa, me one three. What I mentioned, you say, oh, Kofi Akpaloo mitini, medini. So what I mentioned, nimum Kofi Akpaloo no, and then the spirit inside me. And no tina so now toho no ma, na sunsum na eden afium. They can na yimura.
Yeah.
Nti sa sunsum no, and na say obi di bibi bowa what yaw. Sa yaw no ni sunsum na eden ewu mu no. And no ne wu nipa no. Eti nipa bia no, e so tumi nya that feeling. So I'm now Kasembi, I'm a some letting motivate you. I'm what me a bopit no sorry.
Wow.
What's your idea out of
Happy FM?
It is believing in yourself, no. Kwabra, so be a team melonia nibi.
That easy,
I saw Timina or be no custom bachelor, with one my melonia.
Without giving you any financial startup fund, is it all about say unya a startup capital and sound word to me at the home when it comes to business?
Sometimes you know, kawunya idea, kadia fepan say any tina brucheni zeno, and kabia unya idea na you just walk to unemployment agencies. I said, but send me free unemployment in him, and you know, mumwame. Now me starting my business. I'm so okay, any Jabosia, the first starting name. Usika na yetwama as unemployment benefit no bosumi bia no ye betwa asa for 3 years nemo first year ne betwa 100%, second year betwa 75%, or third year 50% na ye no wawie enti makoro nya start bi o de kwakwere o de kwakwo start ba krom ha na ma de Ghana de
happy start
buskana de kwakwo start buskana de kwakwo start business no nya de abenya but there's another way ni say ebia obetimi I start here, no, kakra so ebia pese onua emo dokonoton wo hunu say duru awia Happy FM workers no mo ye be 200 enti no betima bawura no de kanki bi abre wo mo ama o my de amomato but wo kasa woni da sen ade be kinki no na kinki na kasa no kasa wonim ka ba woni maami bi oton kinki wo mo area ho ba bia wo betime ni maami no akoto kinki ni bi wo honom na wa packaging neat na da bre workers no ha so that make no and you know all that you do is say obetimi edit takashi bi akoto kinki no be 3 Ghana bia na 4 Ghana so ba ko 1 cedi mi bo
na say ba ko 2 Ghana
ti ba 10 Ghana as a capital
age 5
into the top 4 so that betimi be top so that make na so op sardine ba ko bi
wow
mama bi ton sardine okay so madam mam sardine ba ko fa nya de me ba bitwa kasese ya just no de o de ko ni anto abutu sardine na bre no
yeah
to ba ko na me ba cho o de kinki 10 Ghana and 5 Ghana and it's sardine 5 Ghana also 5 Ghana then your problem let me we di kinki na ya woda what will you do okay me concern next time
for be wrong is that guy or this obolo bay and then we say one farmer I know so we china or the baba or no adwuma mu staff for about to sign so obolo no drinks on the site
yeah one say no was start bibi but so who know say in the next 2 years
yeah
so to me a produce will be a best 10,000 pieces
they be or the 15 bottles na be adwuma mu ha who say be in the next 2 years to come no
and I say that's 35 December
Happy FM
make sure say by 35 December no after start sell it be 1,000 bottles a day how will she do that?
That's it, yeah.
The question is how.
Yeah.
Jafina na obedring. No share how to get those things done. And only a problem, no. You should have the goal, and then you should have the how.
That's it.
Nti meseminya 1 million Ghana cedis by the end of this year. Esemina be $1 million by the end of this year. But as I'm talking to you now, be a mini $100,000, $1,000 crore. But my target is by December 2021.
Yeah, this year 2021.
Seminar $1 million. So how am I going to get the $1 million? It's no what can I say? No abubusa ho ekwan abefa so abetumi nya $1 million no. Nti dia be and na obetumi aya abema $1 million. Na so what start ye thinking. Oh dwendwene na wo twro na wo dwendwen na wo twro enema pese wo ye na wo twro enti wo dwendwene ho no na fa ne thinking no na say be a wish you know wish is thinking you do deep thinking ask yourself e dey na metima improve e dey na metima add e dey na metima ye free mu e dey na metima the account e dey na metima ye foforo you see am ya adwuma wo Happy FM but my target ni say be a etwa meka 2000 cedis a month 2000 cedis you know any go say me di 2000 is ni na e at least 200 Ghana not less than 200 Ghana some to me this year
Happy FM
na me invest na so ko generate ska de breme so all the channel eti o start na we say we scan akra to bear 4 months no but when you be 800 800 no be metum dia ta akoko bi na wa start na me yankoko no and I metum dia atomo bi na ma dia ye anumre rice
that's right yeah
to me pon adwuma ma koton me rice no so and I metum dia to bi no ma beton ma staff no
me chibo fruit
fantastic business.
Me chibo fruit na me pe girls be na be a sieve no for starters no me will be about 10 sieves now you know
a good business
yeah
the
Happy FM
the hand say
I'm putting a team together
the hand say bo fruit no ebe de
oh yes
the hand say bo fruit ebe de
yeah to go any be any cat here
bo fruit no odi ayi be shem odi
kusia
Debbie me ba say
not be
I just a nuts.
Yeah.
The nut be shame.
Yeah. Recipe ni dia wo mi trim.
Or anase.
Yeah.
Obey different colors.
That's it. Yeah.
So obey to mind different from the way it tastes.
It's what market. Some who do omo de na mewia so no na hu ye nim concept aye dey by.
Eti se utumi eye ne sa. Now no to appear different.
That's it, yeah.
And then the ladies no more cotton. Omutimi cotton so my mu fi.
Deb.
That's a happy guys near to.
Monto.
Tiasa ope omo ma dress kama.
Nice one.
Why the tikama?
Yeah.
No, it's a new
the lady out turn no smacks or car could do traffic light me. One turn for 1 week you cry will be a tune free also messing me uncle.
So na me cheno. Eti was so memma kwa na omo ton so omo appear. So mo fi no na ko jogo ton bia. They are
friend Brandon no.
Exactly. Omo t-shirt. Eti sa sif na dey so omo no kwa. E so painting na
Brandon. Yeah, sure.
Eti e basa na. Wonu say una kora bia nipa 10 no mo ton ma wo. Na kora bia unya no for so 10 there.
Yeah.
You are getting 100 Ghana.
Kofi Akpaloo.
Eti bo so me no extra 3,000.
That's it, yeah.
So the mecha no. Eti e bedru ba bi no. Afa no wo different joints. Eni ma say be say kenke ana making. Obetima na kama. Ebi at this time no chicken, fish, sardine, bibia meat, stew kama nkruma de enkwan so kama. What packaging it neatly. Na why different joints over Accra over 20 joints.
Yeah.
Now each joint, you are getting say 20 cedis profit from each joint. What creative jobs are money per 20? At the same time, you are getting 20 cedis, which is what 400 cedis a day. Yeah. So in a month, you're talking about 12,000 cedis. Wow. But remember, Kenke there, you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So what's that shit? Now it moves so kama. It can be eaten anytime. Kenke.com.
That's it.
And I say Kenke Express.
Happy FM.
Or Kenke 247.
Hey.
So on the machine. You are making money.
That's
Happy
right.
FM.
Eti don.
Kofi.
Se sia de babaye no minister for housing.
Yeah. As I was watching.
And the minister for local government. Who waiting propose akoto manim. Say omo share omo local it is housing. I say your chrome housing why you feel do. So the mecha.
Yeah.
Eti say to me yeah.
Na adwen a ebianka wo bedidi ho na ne wanya pese oni amansan be che ni free sa no. Because that's a free consultancy on radio. Yeah, obi antu ahwe ma wo na wo my business ideas sa no.
Say mi wo ma de be ko.
Mo.
Eti say me.
Eti na ya wo che ni free ni there so wan sua bibia free mu dia na e wa. Na pa ho Daben. Thank you sir.
Eti say amafo. There one ye na amafo che. Eti me pese Kwamra.
Yeah.
Oma memre.
Martin.
Say 30 minutes.
Chief producer or head of programs or
Oma memre. Me free.
You want to talk about business, growing startup businesses?
Anything. I bet you ma buo nipa.
Mo.
Because emrate me bebrebe ono ma omu hia bibia. Bet ma change your spirit.
Bebrebe lose hope.
But I can tell you say the best place to make money in this world is Ghana.
Are you serious?
100%.
Oh my Ghana ha.
Ukuta $3,000. Now, so the two kwaya kwa bruchira, you are wasting the money. Oba, I bet you a free consultation. What you can use the 3,000 to do and make money until next time, you know. So two kwaya kwa bruchira. Now we call visit. Now we call.
I was saying, on this note, say, you may be a while. Emphate ni pass obey na. Because you are filled say I want to say you radio or bro so. Because I be chibu fruit to say. Obi fu say bia me na me ko gina ho ache na me de aso akoton but enten is a
sir obetu anya workers
yeah sure
bibi di say you let's assume say see how to no and obetuma use app or obetuma create app
oh yeah sure
obetuma create apps like Uber app
yeah Uber app even
but o create obetuma say obi painter
yeah
on log you onto
it yeah
now all the painters or more Ghana you register
yeah
into you assign them jobs
yeah
obi per plumber
and some of them say youth employment agency cry BBSA their job center yeah nanka
me chow idea
similar to your work no
omo dey omo dey that's all open adwuma na dem but what I'm trying to tell you is I'm giving you a money making
happy
machinery
that's it yeah
whereby you work to apple now obi your plumber omo Ghana nyina no omo nyina register also
yeah
omo register also obi per plumber obefre wo number no then you assign the person say kwa adwuma to kono koya adwuma estimate kro take kro na 50 cedis
yeah
it will percentage you sika obe charge bia no o percentage you sa Uber o log
on almost percentage almost
exactly you can also think of something like that you can make money me say teacher for your much ready
yeah
So also for teachers me baby.
Yeah.
And now one be university
unemployed with brain.
Now classes.
Good. Open home teacher.
Exactly. So until we nationwide in there Accra nationwide everywhere. The work teachers be almost wait me use omo. Sa so na ukokuma so joma. Obi won mpaboa pa. We ba fasanko fo no mpaboa na.
Happy FM.
No akoto mpaboa we shemi bi. What to be? What to be three different.
Yeah.
Now omo be atete. No ma hweso apambi. Ayebi.
Yeah.
Eti ya you can give it your label. Eti dey ask we talk good leather. Good so. You make money.
You make money, yeah. That's a problem. I do faulty with our production. Who the finishing?
You go beyond. What's a fit over to be a fitting shop mechanic?
Yeah.
Mechanic, you don't necessarily need to be a fitter yourself. But I bet me up will be our way and Sanujuma, mechanic. You bet me put them together and then you form your own. Then you brand it.
That's it, yeah.
So now I go school, now I go to marketing, I go to accounting, I go to human resource. You should be able to apply that managerial skills, to transform what traditionally no omwe. You want to tell a 4-bed tenor.
Yeah.
Happy FM.
Boom. Shirt here, Shemi. You can start producing same here.
Yeah. Kofi. Yeah, better was a pass area. Odin Komoi Ebrain. I keep saying, say radio there, education room, information room, and entertainment room. When it comes to education, there's a Unyani say na ebuapa. This is the first time I'm in a interviewer. Feedback eben in a man for ebo abaso. Nana Kofida ko ampem or say he's doing great. Samuel Baron Aikwe or say this man is with vision. If we can have a change of mind from the NDC and the NPP, Ghana will witness great things. Okay, Felix Akito said that don't catch your rap. Palu say on Canada dohona yempe spokesperson bimanona. Ninsam na okano eka koma. Okay, all right. Yeah, bye. Kind the rest of your messages are mode eba. But maminu mye on the Japan dealer president say omo besan dia back to parliament na omo akonsider no. You're a businessman, you're a chartered accountant. What do you think about that deal? Sorry, mommy.
Happy FM.
Man answer. Answer na Aruna de buy.
And one also.
And one me because Aruna say. So the old one everybody are.
Yeah.
Omunsum.
Yeah.
The mommy ni new dia.
Any omunsum.
And let's see say bia. Corrections.
Revision how it will look like.
So to make corrections and please everybody will accept it.
Kofi mame na wase nti say ya political scene was say abrase kakra ne de business consultants in this education when our person dem Ghanaians so.
Oh me say this time around I don't want to talk too much politics.
Oh okay.
Me say me give
politics
back
time ne be bound to society.
Because me say to me etc ye ho a
mo
na so free ye ho a ye betuma aboa ye ho
mo
because say Ghana na skafo be say 1 million how many millionaires are Ghana a big country. Ghana is
Kwame Ochodako, a business development consultant. Just a bite on Kwame Pacho be microphone in my na who are a business development consultant in Kofi Akpaloo, chartered accountant where or share business ideas with us. Minim what to work any din exercise boss. Pacho be microphone in my na. Oh, generally the issues on business ne ideas are all shared.
Oh, he's talked about a lot of practical.
Or your own points.
Or Kasa were a lot of practical normal.
Good.
Say Ghana your problem ba kono say ye ni hwe chire dudo. Oh, e dru baby a e wiase ya na ye wo na ho. Enso na wani chire wiem. What you say? Ye hear paradigm shift. And ye adwuma ne se wabo tie na woko ye adwuma bank nko and adwuma ne se wabo tie na woko ministries akoye adwuma. In fact, se ofa economy bit say di ya tie for yi omo contribution e wo mu no and no so sa the informal sector is a huge player in our economy. Msenra was 2 days ago. Obi post to mami bi. Ewo akosombo ho baby. nipa no ye about 40 years. Or see a war no sama amena has been at the same place. Ohonam. Yes. Intino. There's a way area na
Happy FM.
Breno. No abankran so abeto epumunam. Na akosombo hwa so wagyensu munam de ayeden. E de aka ho. Enti enam bia wo hwehwe no. Obi anim se sama me ho na yese yeden. Oko. And I was so touched, I had to write a whole piece about my man. And I just said, why, yes, sir, Jumano, over 40 years. What I say? The ma 5 or the share 4, I'm almost aqua investi. Me and we back or last one also, yeah, then, baby, Udema or co investi. Into a Jumano, and yenny nan say, ye share no one, chesame doctor, chesame accountant, chesame ye. A larger part of the economy work in the informal sector, which should tell you, says, our area is very strong. But idea you see is a value adding.
Happy
opportunities no wo be brebe. When who say Kofi Akpaloo kasano, or so wait ma koto dokono. Now what package no foforo. Now they abaha. Now wa beton. And non your friend of value adding no wa fa dokono na free the or no aye no ho. O the package be aka ho amana ye more appealing.
Yeah.
O te the Americans and no nkyere se obi anko no adokono.
Daben.
The American no just say. Until we need to look at the business side of adding value.
Yeah.
Mi hu ade bi wo Asia krobi so.
Happy FM.
Okoto ahwede free farms. Na waba be yi ho. Na wa packaging no in a totally different way like chips.
Yeah.
And you did do a restaurant vie. Na instead say beer if you want pastry be na bibi na
dessert
yeah yeah to say chips o sa na de gu anu ma o na juice ni ye den pie eti wanum one e ma o de foforo one what you say it's all about value addition but your problem na say once a Kofi Akpaloo aye dokono amana ye okay ne de e say me su me ko page na me ko to bro hono na me di bro be gunsium na me nyam na me ya flata na me so me bodokono no bi yeden eton anya sa me nye Akpaloo business de bi ba wo betimi akoto dokono no every Kofi Akpaloo ho
Happy FM.
no what da come side ho baby but dokono quality a wo produce no e top notch and you betimi akoto every ho now so the Abaspinters Road with your own brand. The American note as
Sina boys to me took free as if you are more concert woman could do fufu.
Exactly.
A dear and the fufu anyone say we trust our kind is fufu we never asylum.
Exactly. And no free wa ye pe minimni ura dodo.
Yeah.
And only and there back high. What you say? Nipa bebre bi adwuma especially in the recreational business.
Yeah.
Say mekọ hwa oh from point the madam for no Akpaloo the madam for no. But KFC no aya okoto no ho no ni wura no wonim no ana woni no
Happy
Burger King wonim ni wura
No.
Exactly. Until we must start developing taste and purchasing habit based on the quality of production of adena ye hwehwe no minimum crofo bebre menu aba ko ben Kofi Akpaloo baby owo Kumasi ne pa owo eatery ni drinking area say oni wa the numbers just drop like that.
Bam. Yeah.
Okay. Standards. The numbers just drop like that. Say oba na so offer telephone no ka say net say me Kumasi that evening no obo say obeyama. What you say? Yeah. We must learn to patronize businesses based on their quality and not our relationship with the owners. And yes, we can never commercialize.
Good.
What you say?
Yeah.
Sani papa kono yemfa say papa ya make na say me Clark House. Onu obetimi awo baby at the same time.
Yeah.
But if we are patronizing the quality of the brand now,
Happy FM
franchise.
Clark House
Exactly.
Yeah.
Obetima franchise. It offer Okponglo ho.
Clark House
offer Spinters.
Clark House.
That is how you develop businesses.
Mame now I say Kwame Ochirda Kofi ne krakra ne say just 1 minute na.
Oh,
I'm
Miniano on Zudia Besoso.
Yeah, go.
Come on. You know, the city I can say, Yam penny for no. Mama school no, or Mokoe no. In a son faso.
Okay.
Because what Bank of Ghana, now she say Emra, and Kwana, those she Emrano. And I will call Gigi's Cafe business so. Edigu bank on ma. Sa banking could be able to maybe when you take a school quiet.
Yeah.
We should do banking to the extent say Obi or save you or bank or Obi your business. Obi to many access to
Happy FM.
Because it's like we are afraid to take risks in this country.
Yeah.
It is open Bosnia cry. It's so difficult to get loan.
Yeah.
And the body I continue I'm rented my bawano.
Okay.
You know, let's give the budget now.
Yeah.
So the budget ebe cancer ni mano. Ama na ye simple ama young people go to business akumi. Omena access to funding.
Yeah.
And the funding ebe be MPP NDC funding.
No.
Funding every Ghanaian. No, here more beyond sabiti my day.
Akaka.
And ubi na me hwehwe.
Nyankopo nshira.
Na me hwehwe so.
Meda Kofi Akpaloo of the LPG asepa se ewie. One man in politics na ode nkoma ebetumi aboa ama ankrankra especially mabunu na de omo ho ewo adwuma semu no ebre yen na yebeto aso where the country area Kwame Ochirda business development consultant in kan Kokuma Wile Nanegbe is a member of the NDC onu wa na afi na nanso for director of communications for the MPP of the UK onu podi ye ne share program na say producer onu so betena se na wotina no ekasa na afi we set the tone for this afternoon's conversation uti apa ho Daben doing tomorrow's work today live here on Happy 98.9 midin the Kwabna Pra Meda producer Kwame from Ponso Asepa and afi Sifa Dankwa and Tom for the support mamcho e wom see a wopania for COVID in there but I don't call original hand sanitizer no ho enti anu amana ben o mofra no mabi nko mo ho na wa so no fabi to ka mu fabi per pocket size ni bi enti no wo chia wo bie puno wo so we mu ni ade wo recruit me free ho na bia wakoso bibi na de ko wano anisa so anytime a sanitizer no on chain no sanitizer na afi won semu aye kama na yare ne de watumi abrenas ya donko original hand sanitizer kills 99.9% of germs 70% alcohol and ye above the WHO recommended rate. Adonko hand sanitizer is the best sanitizer in prevention of coronavirus. Be in all sizes. Your factory size no 5 liters and your perfu ojia. Bosumi kra ne bi da so mobunu nkakra nkakra e wa adwuma mu ho. Babia wa adwama isu benya bi atoya no apɛ. The original Adonko hand sanitizer ni bi against the COVID times na aboa. All right. Nana so before nana ba ya che menje branko nana so ekakra na kokumbacho on shift a bit just a little na social distancing ye adwuma na nana akwaba net saying
ye nua de don
bibi aboko de
oh nyame adom e tesi kwade
good
and na say your body there
obi ka chem say Ghana ye nti u ba un person obeko ye krom wode ye krom de mu ado na ja aka se botom ni se botom ni ya
oh
ye nda no num da
obi man so de jeze
ye bra akwa se botom ya ye nda no num da o te dem kan no
enkwa ne hia
se botom ya ye nda no num da
emubeye
cause I have no no pe no bi agira kana she dem fufu ojefa na ya asemu aka all right so gentlemen yen set off with the State of the Nation's address. I'm sure say no need the topical issue now because even in Parliament they are debating it, so we can also do a mini debate here now. You heard the effects of Sasuna na eba you know you be share no but kwaku nene gben patch also here
Adum
bibi aboko there
radia na afa akaniaka
akaniaka because minority na mo raise issues with yes so na no say the na mo person mo for instance with our public debt no mo ante with the nation's position on LGBTQ on so mo ante and other issues. So let me start from you. why do you think say this soon no enye the Ghana for person moti enye 10 minutes for our first round?
Me da say onia.
Happy FM.
Ciao. And chia yetifo nyina ene Kofi ene Nana Motia. But Bisamia, state of the nation really are. Ni America ni say the real state of the nation is Nana Akufo-Addo is a beneficiary of a fraudulent election.
Oh,
that is a state of the nation.
Says who? Says who?
But the NDC and myself.
Oh,
that Akufo-Addo is a beneficiary of an election fraud.
After the Supreme Court's verdict, judgment about
baby, I mean, we Gina Crass say and Supreme Court has also helped the fraud to be accentuated. And I say, I yes, someone back Katakatania, so I'm a fraud, I Gina to the baby, I want. And in fact, I tell you on a personal note, sir, what the Supreme Court has done for me, if you ask about credibility, it is gone. Because here I have a document here. Exhibit 4. Electoral Commission and Supreme Court. And I'm shocked that the Supreme Court will say that they haven't seen this document. And this document is a very fraudulent document. Also,
it's a document from the EC.
From the Electoral Commission.
When did you get this document?
No, it's part of Electoral Commission and response now after we petition a witness statement and
the way evade the hearing and
what I invaded.
No, I'm asking, said did this one evade the hearing?
No, I'm sure because
why are you bringing this document now?
That's why I'm telling you that.
What does it contain?
The credibility of the Supreme Court, as far as I am concerned, I'm Koku Mauli.
But you were not a petitioner. Were you a petitioner?
But I'm telling you that me assess it. Why is a democracy?
Matthias.
Yes, until I obia every public servant na ye tax kakra na ye gino. And the anticipation is they will do what is expected. Share document na wa no. From 13 na ye kan ho asemo. Now Supreme Court the Electoral Commission is telling us on the 9th of December 2020 no. This from 13 no. Omunya electoral, in fact, total valid votes at the time, no, as of the day of the vote, no, 13,120,111. No, it's important. I'm telling you, sir.
Oh.
Baby, say state of the nation. And I'm telling you that the state of the nation will be Samia. Akufo-Addo is a beneficiary of election fraud. And the Supreme Court for us and say, what we are. Credibility is gone, and that's what I am saying. But the documents, that's why I am worried. So, but I will leave that there. And it's so shocking. So the panel will go to Supreme Court panel, no Parliament, and people are hooting. Are you not worried? Are you not worried?
Your boy, Chief Justice.
Yes, and I'm out for no. Have you ever seen that thing happening anywhere in Ghana?
It's the minority side.
No, but and that's the feeling of the generality of Ghanaians. It has never happened. I'm telling you that what we know in the past. Say, I say judges for a Kema. Obia Obuobi Maomo. But is that the case today? No. They say Chief Justice introduction. And what he gets is boosts and jeers. That's how low our democracy is sinking because I say Ebimo man for being defending or protecting. Well, the things are clear. And it's about time we check it. Because you see, I keep saying something that this democracy that man for actually for no. This is not what we anticipated. This is not what we expected to get. And so there must be a change in direction as far as all these things are concerned. Media nutu njeno. Share. Minority leader, Honorable Haruna Idrisu asked a very critical question. Also, man, what Bejina, what can you be? And maybe I come the 4 years, no, also a car, yedia Germany, a car, yedia Germany, but and one casano, a castle, now would be a giant, and not a minor, a cano, send a wabo. One can't train. And if you are talking about the state of the nation, and in 4 years, Nana Akufo-Addo, or Busia on Nuabeji in 4 years. Eche Busia, every President Nkrumah Breso, Ebedu President Mahama Breso, Busia Omunina over 63 years. Of those governments, and in 63 years, Busia has abandoned now Mujino. Nana Akufo-Addo Nkwani Busia Echen Omu Busia. As we speak, Nana Akufo-Addo's debt alone is about 177 billion in 4 years. What has he to show? Ukra Bano debt to GDP ratio of about 73%, 73% was a critical matter. Baby, Okobiano was your man say debt to GDP ratio, baby, Okobia, and now you can't debt to GDP ratio. You have gone to 78%. Who come to me in Kanwasem? And I'm saying, sir, from President Nkrumah to President Mahama, in that space of time, total debt by Ghana was 120 billion. Nana Akufo-Addo alone in 4 years, 177 billion.
How many BBR to show for it?
That's the question. How many
BBR?
13,000 toilets. And no 13,000 toilets. No the free SHS account. Meanwhile, a new crown of Busiano no. You see resource envelope, grants, taxes, loans. And in your money in account over close to 400 billion. And Akufo-Addo in 4 years. President Mahama's resource envelopes in 4 years was less than 200 billion. But Ubisa President Mahama ni projects are countless projects. Ubisa President Mahama, Busia Waji in 4 years, 56 billion. Projects be brought me up. And so, and no, that's why minority leader can say, oh, house, no debates no. And so they should be able to provide. Some who are BB or BB Bachirubia, they should show it, but they have none. And the state of the nation. So, oh, yes, you have repealing criminal libel law. What repealing? But what is the state of the nation and as far as media freedom is concerned? And then, and now you're media near. In fact, you are terrified. Before the elections, there are media people who said they have the information as to how to publish it. They are afraid because you make an attempt, you get a call from national security. So, my brother, you are a young man. Why do you want to do this? Do you know the dangers and all of that?
Well, that's what the national security tells some of the media guys.
There is a Metro TV guy. There is a guy at Metro TV.
Okay.
That's what he said. That they play a psychological game with you. Say you are a young man, you have a young family, and why do you want to do this? Kojoyangs in Joy FM. He said he attempted to make a story, but you know where your children go to school. Why do you want to do this? Quickly, his interest in the story dropped.
From the national security.
I'm telling you. So if you are getting this, where are you getting? In the past, it was not the case. People do the story and stand for it. Nobody threatened them. At a certain point, Madam had to leave Ghana to South Africa. It's a fact. And then don't you catch it and say, oh, you repeal criminal libel law, and now radio stations are ordered, I mean, by instructions, and they've been closed down. And then Akufo-Addo. Meanwhile, no, and Nana Akufo-Addo in 1993, 1996 with Rekrubu said you don't even need a license to operate a radio station. So what has changed? So that is the state of the nation that Nana Akufo-Addo and Nana Akufo-Addo today radio stations are being closed down, and until now it hasn't even touched their hearts that we have erred, we have acted wrongly. It was a political witch hunt, because when the Minister of Communication went to Parliament, they asked him, it's not only Radio Gold or Radio XYZ who is in this soup. There is Kasben FM, there is Oman FM who've also flouted the law. Why have you been selective in the application of all of this? Or see, he's not the applicant, and don't apply law, so NCA did. And that is not the point you are making. We are saying that if you want to apply sanctions, it must be across board. Don't use political lenses to do all of this. So the state of the nation, this is what we are talking about. Your mama phone so free.
Okay,
your mama phone so free.
Okay.
Your mama for free electricity.
Yeah.
Statistical service for higher research be, and in fact it's very much available, and it has come to force. Out of 10 Ghanaians, no more only 3 nipa miensa and anya so free. out of every 10 Ghanaians, and the research is available, I can forward it to you. Out of every 10 Ghanaians, statistical service, it was during the COVID period. Only 3 got free water.
No, but do you know the number of lifeline consumers we have?
No, I'm saying this is.
So if 3 out of 10,
yes,
and so, free water.
Yeah. So see the population, but say almost electricity. 78% of the people in the brackets now didn't get free electricity. Also, just barely about 3 out of 10 who got free electricity. But check even the food they distributed. The people, the carriers and the vulnerable people were complaining that only party people were getting the food. And so they should stop. Calling our ears with all the noises. And finally.
Mawele.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. As for President Kufuor's legacies in housing and all of it, we know, Sir President Kufuor and the share for affordable housing, I say, President Mills, President Ama came and gave it out to SNIS to complete, and SNIS with their timelines have done some considerable amount of work. What is his own investment in that sector? As a Saglemi, it's abandoned, and that is not the case. So, Kasa Bebe campaign promises not that is not where we want to be.
Okay.
Agenda 111, zilch,
all right.
Nothing.
We'll come and do some specifics.
So that is the point.
Mami now as men corner now so before now on so and to us man Bremwe on the sona ne near Ewadima a year or month for no also monitor be a ogenesani.
Oh, the don Kwabnapra.
Yes,
Nyamisha Nidi Kansono, my mama Yako.
Oh, did you advise?
Oh, papa. Who's a Namini new? Who's the last you come by her? But
yeah, now
Mini because Mini. And to say we are still a moon in Tumbo.
I'm telling you, now what you any?
I did no credit, moon shedding, pa. Did you advise and so or bad dear and canon now acquainted with you, no, Uncle Day, na Yami Adum, not say Meneswa, Union Arsenal, Yabeba Ababe, canon, or Mamma Tea for Joseph, Menchia Ghana for Minchia, Chairman Peter McMenu, or Timothy Chanapa, and I think Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaji. Director General Ghana Health Service. Michompa. Kwabna, I'm saying, yeah, Ghana DM say, Ghana for September Friday, Minini say, Ubi, a bit to me, baby, a babeka, a year or minor, Imunsem, Achen, yeah. Tea or many more. And no, and no quarantine, Meno, my say, is it Moabi? Good, no heavy. Can I dear walk because they will now ground here on Tiana, can also Kebi. That's the Busman, that's the Busman, dear. Miss I've been here, exactly. But is it? And this Mimblimu, Minia Coco, and Nanebe, Mimblimuno, because a Candinia Udio Monimna, Sana also Omuniano, Omu Echo. Now, only who say, I am wapa. In the ex-president Mahama, a dear Pantina, still or the unconsidered about 13 on the Nawasi. A dear Wayano, we're Bugana for him Tiapa. Bugana for him tia Pacho, me Dina Kasai. I never interrupted. The kind of attacks at the man and Nekuvado. I want for respect, Kama, the apex court of the land. When there was electoral fraud, in 2012, I called court at the same apex court. And so at Tuguba, Emma Mahama, beneficiary of an electoral fraud. Now to Kumanum, a year would day. The kind of electoral fraud they caused in 2012, I named him finger of God. Bonnie Corso, in Viamua, Edema, Nadia, Amadou Sulimu, Omuria Bem, Kadanse Cocoche, the pink sheets, Nyamane also, Naya would day, by a court. A idea, Supreme Court of the Kai, ye, Nana Kuvado. On no some capa. When somebody call body, the evidence, dance here, all the data at the Basa Abanum. A coconut mamma, not document with not a waiver. Roger Mahama, or this case, frivolous case you call Cotton, that's our document where he has a rival, no waiver. When I'm going to say more the best lawyer. Sad time, not sad document, no waiver. However, but in 2020, you were leaders in our country. Nana Kufado, John Mahama, and you tested Ubia political maturity. in 2012-2013 election petition, ye na Nekufado. No, so no one sem kapa. Because Ghana for you now we near me course, but ye or say many cotton and yajin, but Magiatum or my audit ni speech, you know, or mine can or say near court nakano, I bring finality. I bring a finality to the election petition. Papa Penimu, Nina Kumane Jomama, of our phone, or uniphone, a friend, a bonabaso, would display political maturity. So you're penning, ni timu do, na jumubo, ni tim ababel, onimude, or that's me so. One caso Kofi Akpaloo in home, Edna Sakoton Yirikom, as an enumere, on the Ghana Fabacasa, or Hona. Kamagana ama Ghana bibia boko see the battle is the loss.
Yeah.
And the Bajina Makakra Bruti on a sans by 2016 ye juma ye din kunim 2020 ye juma ye din kunim Ghana and Jofo mo nyina mo de mani hu bi ye collation center ya no mo de wenva na mo de masema court na the apex court of the land e dia asema wie na ex-president Mahama awai man pani pen ya ka asema wie a ebesi enne untu kan fa phone enfre President Kufado consider defeat only say sankoyo bia ango ni Ghana and I go say ni Germany man for ya mo just kwama wesi kwama wesi onyin Ghana ho onno Ghana or undemocratic unpatriotic onyin Ghana ho na we say information nza we say information nza Supreme Court a whole na speaker to ho. Now you have such reckless, irresponsible minority in parliament. Near the Chief Justice there. Now, that's a dangerous thing. I said, even me ba Michael over 4 years on something parliament. What is that? What is that? A shame. Just because you are a minority, you want to please Sami Denvi, this small boy.
More person, no. And it doesn't mind. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What I say? Na members of parliament. Because just because of say John Mahama say unconsidered defeat.
Happy FM.
One just or a gentleman or a tyrant. What I say? Was uncle Membia so I can away. So
what's your state of affairs?
Affairs and then say you were man penny Ghana. I would do your man so or beg your mind in fear 9 a juma or ye or the tuja or the riasino or so he may be a ufi the baby I would drew and the baby I woke the baby for money fee a juma ye baby or dear baby do and baby or dear echo. Obaye, nemo caso obey. Yeah, by a policy document, Neme won't be able to mano or Maya ex-president Mahama. Son was saying a fact, Ghana. Baby near war an audience. I got the IMF, and you soon a good gem, and you may know what a Greek atape, economy, I say a boo, health insurance, a car, 1.2 billion, energy, and koye, and now do it so mu. About my Ghana economy, a giant naso. Nemo Castle Bayer, free senior high, road infrastructure, housing, agriculture, say a bit tumpong, 1 village, 1 dam, 1 this is 1 factory, or see 1 constituency be 1 million Ghana cities, whatever call a critique. Today, development authorities. I have very big IPEP, infrastructure for poverty eradication program. Important. We want to say now Hanum Obiso here dear on important and here baby the chia but you can I know ye a woman chromatic when last time I said cholera zikrumwa and so under John Mahama cholera esikomwa nipa about 200 a year. Into Jumandi, warehouses are yes, CCC, district and potem agriculture, planting for food and jobs. Numa Koso, 1 village, 1 dam, call a Tifimantema, a Koso, factories, I can't say, Baye, a Koso, Obia aware. Even international cars, family plans, I would now medicinal boo bidding, a Koso, Baby Baby drew any name 2019, 2020, Oyene Bayasi. Obia for the first time. UK economy economic recession. UK empire.
Happy FM.
Yes, still I want to me bounce back. And then UK health workers on salary increment on the mom 1% salary increment. UK.
You're motivating enough.
No.
At all.
Ama etuati aba honum. UK empire nyama bia ne Ghana nyaye owura kwabena pra de don. Oti o memu na oyene kese se yaba. Adia yere ba yin so ne se ade ba kwa o se ye mani ekom pa ene yanse ahonidie ye be horo ye nstana de ade yes nsuo ahokyera ba ye call lockdown ni petete lockdown mu enye fe na obi betam sebu o nsuo e oni fie ni ato pipe ma all time bucket e da ko kwantintin akosa nsuo ye ma tankers akokọ important e de nsuo akọ won so nsuo no so no e ba ofie no so no bosumi nsa bosumi nsia ubu a bosumi so a scarce and kakotu as water bay no e ya de abanse ode e ma free ebi si wo membia so da ebi ensi e wo membia so da sa America ene say na Trump e chesika sesika no de ma wa bosumi so a we do light bill water bill. Intino, mampeni ni nyuma baba ye no. Kawasam train, education, obi anim. Ukwa our various schools, infrastructure, expansion work, obi anim. Yes, it become very soon double track na. Imagine sanka free education ma. Kahwem kwalado do a eba yempo no. Kahwem kwalado do a ebe kafie. Bebe ye drui. Ghana under COVID, obi say ebe world economy e collapse. That one will be any propaganda. But Netine say, or can say, a Bethany Pankwa, yen to me and Femanipa who are on to me and Sanano. Nemum say economy, Equamutima, yen quite the first while, economy no, better bounce back. May I be to pay, because I said economy about 2 years and the NDC and your rat and Necrufado, Dr. Baumia, can have brought and in Penifua in Nemodia. Ye, Kagana Kefine. And Tajumandi, Mampeni, Mana Tibia. Or the Ghana Jumayfo, Omo ye Juma, Emo no Kujaswa, Kakra, Bia, Tonadie, Todie, Samuchaba, and another kind of. On the quite fast swap, Ghana economy, a kama, COVID crab ban on the economy, no, a giant answer to me, bueno, in the crab fast swap, Ghana economy, a better giant answer to be. I had Juma, but you can say, you penny for me anyway. And then another Ubia was so my Ghana at Danakumasu, Najo Mahama. Those on your own consider.
Nana answer for Mamenko a year. Mami make progress. Okay, good. Mamenko ura. Kwame Ochoda kohomra. Meba then we look at some specifics because President Kasabi Bre yentimi nya Brennan fan discussing now, but we look at some specifics. Ewo ne presentation in where he talked about the fight against Galamsey, training of miners, community mining, Omodiaba. Now all charge Jenapo to fight the miners. We talk about the Japan deal. I'll say Besaba back to Parliament. Now we look at other developmental projects. I know about the new national airline in the pipeline. Airport faces Ayuguso, yes, 7 speedboats for the Ghana Maritime Authority. Or about the Buankra port, what it holds for our economy. And yeah, there are a lot of pointers, but for now, Mintiora, Kwame Ochodako, 10 minutes, no. Or no any state of affairs as a Ghanaian boss, at the saying.
I don't know.
Happy FM.
Wednesday show, you're very interesting.
Thank you.
Media, Debia Senior Munimno, Mebeka Ghana some.
You say it as it is?
Yes, I say it as it is, and I make Ghana some.
Okay.
I deliberately try to put in an effort to put the parties aside and let's look at how Ghana is doing. Say, Don,
sir,
you may be the show and say, yeah. The most important bit, if you want, are the bottom lines. Yeah, the happy FM Ashaminsa. Yes, I mean, Rani. Me bano happy FM day. The Ghana Commercial Bank 2 billion. My besum, my danino, my yeni say, way, na me ye. Na me yes, I know money na we no. A cano say na mate. And I say na me dia kahon. Na fe me friwa me se me come animu eye sei ni na meye den meye me nsusu ye wo no ama me pese me ye no ho ne se ebete happy fm kan so sei na the number of this value of logistics happy FM now increases staff say now yes say that is the actual state of everything that you're managing. What you say? This particular zone menya sa basics na mfrim na me mpanyimfo bi di nkomo na almost so omadwene and he say, oh, because a continuation of the same administration.
Happy FM.
Intina normal be ama menyintum. I don't agree to that. We need to be able to tell the Ghanaian people, say, aha, ni fa adwuma free. What you say? Na ABCD ene dia ya ka ho. Na ABCD no ayeye ne ye bo kase ye ba ye na kase ne wo ho ya ti sei ana ye so ya adwuma sei abo kase ye kɔ ye nim no ye nhyehyɛ ne se ye betika na ɛwɔ so no aba sei na emom we ni ye be ye den ye be ya ka ho. Those should have been the basics of every zona.
I see.
It didn't show up. Yemfa no ento nchen. There were quite a number of interesting norma na ɛwɔ so naimo, in spite of the fact that says our basics and show up.
Happy FM.
Go be to say TV to swa. Na sebita frache minyawa na me pewo de wa shechiri. What you say?
Yeah.
Because it's an area bia ye Ghana for ye extremely lukewarm about it. Because ye ankasa no kra no. We don't believe in that model of education. What do you say? Ye yankasa ye shemra no ye trotro no ama ye pregana ye no krano. We don't believe in it. Unu obi transfer one on one or catch say na dia medri me banko ye tailor say. What do you say? Dia medri me banko ye plumber say. What do you say? It's affected vocational education from decades back. We haven't given it the attention we want to give it. And when they appeared in the zone, I was extremely excited. And I pray, said this time around, and ye brofwa kesiye and ye bekika. Because Ghana, we are extremely good at introductions. We are good with initiatives. We are good with introducing new stuff. But we always fail with implementation. And it is for that reason why I think, say, Ghana are slowly developing the ability to interrogate. And until elections,
Happy
FM. And yes, I the beautiful initiatives in fact, normal be on this continent, near the buffers.
Yeah.
What you say? But the implementation of it becomes a problem. Me ubisame on the issue of Meka Kakra because I'm say on the issue with Supreme Court. I think say irrespective of the stature and the level of seriousness attached to Supreme Court, say omaya adjudication bikura na si engine tuma as one of our serious institutions. I think say ye fano baby a wana. From day one, ye beko petition yi and I say Ghana for a petition Supreme Court and I say NDC petition Supreme Court about Sadiawe. Yeah, I've said it on different forums. Say my interest is not in the ruling or the judgment. My interest were recommendations at Supreme Court to be here about anomalies at SCC, because for the first time in our elections, we haven't had an EC chair who is so consistently inconsistent. One day, and Oka said these are the results. Bam, 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 accurately. Anka Supreme Court adwuma atin se ke beye mremremre and anka Ghana for nti ase enso beye den e beye very simple, but she was consistently inconsistent. Intimi at a point kura me ka say anase obi wo isi ho a or sabotage ma me nana, because this is the chairperson. And if you look at the modus operandi, baby figures in be free abedu any deputies or what any omo or more check answer abedu no hono. I couldn't see how she could come and announce votes cast as valid votes cast. And sa inconsistency no and de sa misunderstanding this normal way be brave na buy. But I will say inja here no nya den ensi ho na yen hwe Ghana kanko.
Happy FM.
So I say when there's no justice, it's difficult to have peace.
Yeah.
Ghanaians, we are naturally built as peaceful people. And kwa ye de kakra ntie ye de kakra na emu ya ye hia na obia atwe akwhye ne dem na afi de one ne yere ne medi nkomo o te de ametre na se no. And we probably will have to take advantage of that nature of ours no na yemfa enu nsi ho ne yenhwe Ghana kanko. Say President Basona or Kasano say oka galamsey so ho asem na yewura ana His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Medina Chikakra and I say I'm not using the right words, but ma monitor no kakra at least for a minimum of 20 years. What you say? No, ye papa bia na manage no papa from the first day I will run my office back then.
Happy FM.
And I said the whole office ninya about 2-3 minutes kasa he virtually changed almost everybody's mind. Enti obe mention galamsey e was so nanum. I thought say he would be brave enough to say sa move where ye na de nyame anim ni nokreni anko se ne ye se kono but ye betena se na ya den ya hwehwemu ye na ya hwe the way forward, then I will know say that is Nana Akufo-Addo speaking or His Excellency the President speaking. But say oba now because say introduce way and way and way. Meanwhile the facts on the ground tells a totally different story. You consume no boy hina.
Yeah.
What you say? Enkrofobia betwa muko omo de omo anka say omo be ye hu bibi anase omo pese omo stop anase omo pese omo regularize no o de waba media fo adawroma omo so mu te sa sore Pentecost adopia enwumre what you say emma ato wasum ama o so be ye hu bibi se wako with a format na say anye yia come back and own up. What you say and re-strategize and go forward. Men per se ye de bebo if you want totals and I say chaskele as ye as anye no krebi enim. That particular direction of government for the past 4 years, everybody knows, or everybody who is environmentally conscious in himself had any failure.
Yeah.
What you say? In the zone no media basics no nyame anim ni menya basics no. A bit more explanation is a continuing government. And in be a basics now, I don't agree to that. What you say? I say wako MPR. On can say you were the business development manager. And you know basics be why I know their own farm because who go so here, you know that is wrong.
Yeah.
What you say?
Good.
Now me pacho me dem announce on me first my mommy and share sadie we kakra because like I say no me the Ghana ne hear me. And your political party be.
Thank you.
Happy FM.
NDC, MPP.
Yeah.
And if you want, especially NDC, they have to be extremely careful in Parliament.
Careful in
Yes, they have to be.
Okay.
137, enye fluko. Eye nkrofo bi ena ye adwumaden, eye nkrofo bi ena ase sika, eye nkrofo bi na akasa for the past 4 years. Ena ma parliament ne be ye sene ete ene no.
Yeah.
The smallest, and if you want, the minute contribution, NDC betimi diama. Ghana, the government may contribute to the development of Ghana this time round, you know. And they say, "Omube jina womana so no ma hwehwe no amamu ye." Na dia emfata say oma no be ye no, omube twi omo ho afiri ho. Obi ani hwa, onim Ghana for this time round no, omo ntena se. Say Montana Parliament na yemfa policies na yemfa no ma bi mra emwa oman no na mo meye hu dede wa abonten na mo nko kokua mu nko ye mu hu ye. Na saade no kobone a mo asa atwa mo ho aba Abagana for her say, Anna MPP for someone who the Omo ye, and you can't say when ye, Oboa, Ghana for are getting wiser. If you are not for those bad policies, if you are not for the things that will not contribute to the development of Ghana, let's see it from day one. Let's see from day one. So excuse you now don't know what say, oh, we don't even have the numbers to halt anything. Yeah. We don't even have the numbers to stop anything. And then
okay.
And then we have the kind of parliament that if they choose to interrogate issues, if they choose to do what is right, Ghana will grow.
Great. Mami, and that was 5 minutes to 4. Yeah, that's so Daben Jumedian so doing tomorrow's work today. Yeah, better Ora Kwame Ochoda Kwase Koku Mawili Nanegbe Anafi Nanan so Bofo so Ase. Yenya another round of our discussion on the Suna because I know what's trending now. Other areas on the Japan deal, no, I want us to touch on it and what we think it holds for us because President said it will be back to Parliament for consideration. President talking about our mining sector and he has a lot of trust in Abujina Pose Oba as a minister for lands and natural resources. No, this time around the fight against Galamsey, no, able to me Aswaba Ede Amayen and also I want us to touch on it. Now, we do a bit on the new national airline or say Eba. Any other issues are a farmer soon the sooner name Kwaku.
Yeah.
My memory for let's do another 10 minutes, then we see we'll have extra time to talk.
Yeah, me that say
Happy FM.
Mr. Meanwhile, you are
okay.
I can't say I say me react, but I want to take it from where Kofi left off.
My name is Kwame.
Oh, Kwame.
Kwame, yeah.
Kwame Ochredako. Oh, okay. Sorry. Forgive me. In fact, I couldn't agree more with him on the fact that the minority and NDC in Parliament, 137 MPs now or Parliament, It's a omuma Ghana for and the value of that number. Say. Because there is no justification for the action, sir. Mubeko appointment committee. Now communication is say ya reject a binumo. Now plenary. No, even who no. Nipa musimu rejecting no. And Ukraine votes change.
Happy FM.
How do you explain this? No. Listen.
No. Say even at the vets and that's almost your mom.
One my sign indication, another recommendation. Call it whatever. Call it whatever. How come say that number didn't reflect at the plenary?
Okay.
Now nipa na konya votes a change. Microphone kra bia ya approve. That is.
Nipa 21 and
even more.
But don't. Sadly we. Mommy yenhwe ne yi oh media me feel say
who nationalistic
media me feel say tobo me feel say vetting no the benefit of the vetting should be that opposition can push the executive or the opposition in Parliament can push the executive to bring his best.
Yeah.
Happy FM.
What did I mention? I've sat on other forums. Many sound honorable. Madam Hawa Kumsin
okay,
issues Yaba. Eloquence is not a measure of ability and performance.
Sure.
Into Obia Sebita Frache, Onim Bedroom Casano, and non Teso Nimajumaye. Into me, no, men fan score Obia marks. But preparation is part of leadership. What I say, you cannot claim to be a good leader. You don't know when to prepare. You might not be eloquent, you might not be obia or kasa bedremu say no. No but at least we must see some preparation. Now someone bisa me hon say MPP, one of the biggest parties in West Africa, or if you want sub-Saharan Africa.
We're not point
Happy FM.
And so, but I want to make the point, sir. Eloquence, crapo de me me fa nyasem, but nipa no converting ye bisano sector na wo kono. What are the other subtext bomiensa? She was virtually struggling to even mention 3 subsectors under the fishery sector. Now, ye bisa baby wo kono and a point of preparation. Want to me anya who research ni nyina. E tell say baby wo kono crapo de. She has no idea. She has no knowledge of the sector. Oko. That's the problem. And where we are now, Obi ko some minister now, some ministry now. It's not to take off from where Obi Ajayo. She's not going to start all over. Now everything into her and at what rate is she going to be able to learn to even give us the developments in that sector and deliveries now? In the other areas now, what was her performance?
Happy FM.
Oxfam University of Development Studies, I research 90% of those dams in the Upper East or senior, they can't even use those dams for irrigation. And so, what are her achievements? Ebia say to trust them, say nunsu na yedi judge nipanswa. Then that is not the officer. That's a yedi no. If you want to
that specifics
and so that's the point.
Yeah.
Cool. On the specific, and I want to go here. You see, President Kofi Akpaloo made a point. I say we are good protectors of the public purse. And in fact, you see, it's one thing that the MPP is good at. I don't know, maybe by research. Omo ya who say Ghana fono ana dodono ana bimo asema wo kano omu tie no more than nyawuye. They believe your say than what you do. So omu believe in your way into obetumi aka bibia akere omu beji edi. I believe sir that's what has accounted for this promise because what has President Kofi Akpaloo protected? The fans in where is the protection? Nipa na mismanage or say wo ba me be ma ban wo atwini so ba be yesika for private sector. What haven't we seen? A lot of grafts, a lot of issues and then Pastor some akosin a lot deputy ministers no bi almost akosin ministers no bi kra almost akosin so asem we no happy man penyi ma on dream say bia we do not know what is happening. We know that some of these things they sound very insulting to us, and he must take them away. Listen, on the economy, and I'll come to some of those things in the economy. Sure, and negative 1.1% statistical service. That is the growth. Again, see that Ghana negative 1.1 oil and non-oil growth. Negative 1.1. If you see that the West Yahu Krapono was in revolution time. Under President Muhammad, on only growth no minus oil crane 3.7%. And crane see deficit. Deficit near 11.4%. Nene Akufo-Addo. And you see how criticizing so you cry there. And these things we've seen it. The last deficit now who granted a problem was 14%, 2008, and that President Kufuor. Who managing you must say, now you're basa, and so what Daniel actually said, you're better managers. What have you managed? There is nothing better about this management. It's terrible.
So open your eyes, you see the development. Open your eyes. And
you see, yeah, but and this is not the first time. Baby crowd 2017, 2018, or see, only blinds cannot see a Juma May, and that's the president. Baby crowd also say, oh, be a Becassa or who she, our President Kufuor and the Nipani a bay. The only witches who say they can't see what is going on. Finance minister and Ankasa, they will say, oh, say, oh, complain, you are ungrateful. What I say, so I buy no super, sir. Well, because and part of the democracy, as I would do at
Happy FM.
But Ejapa, what is Ejapa going back to do in Parliament?
No.
Then it's the case, sir. Ebusiano, we are tasso, sir. Ghana. Japa a form good day and your man now we that is what it is. And I must commend Dr. Steve Mantiao and the team. And in fact, the active civil society organizations in Ghana, I hear they have written to the to the government that they want to know the form the new Ejapa deal will take. They have input to make. And for me, that is the way to go. Because deal now mudiba no till ene. We say yen timamufonu yen tua tax. Obiamo body else say tua tax. Now we are buying oko be a company. Oko be a company or safe haven. Baby, who tua tax? What are you communicating to us, timamufono? That is one of the reasons I don't support the creation of that company and its activities in safe haven. And safe haven, it doesn't engender and it doesn't create room for transparency. Until the Ghana, Japadian, yes, nobody will support it.
We are on the fight against illegal mining.
Yeah,
just 2 minutes.
Illegal mining, I don't know what they can better offer. Now you see party here, Sika. Now party Nankasa. You heard that interview between Ekowusi and Professor Frimpong Boateng. They say one hour see me in Koyaha, party here, Sika, and that is what the party itself is doing. The party neck deep in Galamsey. What are they fighting? There is nothing they can really fight. And that is how come Party for Nankasan, the regional chairman, former forestry commission boss, and I'm sure you heard it. A man said we're complaining that Party chairman and other chief executives was the one doing the Galamsey. Then those who have had license.
And see, the trust the president
no, I don't see it. I don't believe so because you see Agrobeswa and I never see that commitment from anywhere.
All right.
Until now, but finally 1D1F.
Oh, yeah.
I keep saying, sir, and over 2017, 1D1F. A report and I schedule now Mankasa their 2017 report They said that by December 2017 they will do 51 factories ready and operational. December 2018 60 factories ready and operational. December 2019 another 60 factories ready and operational. 171 factories and they said they will be ready and operational. You check the records. The only factory now I can say is in operation. Happy FM. And raw materials no pineapple munya. They should be candid. They should be candid.
Pine ginger, they are correct too. None they are tribe.
Yeah,
pineapple and ginger.
They are producing raw materials. No, raw materials. No, they are not getting.
No, but the product is on the market.
But listen, you need to meet. Oh, you can be producing, but what
do you use to produce? In the raw materials. Production rates.
Yeah, you understand. And finally, me challenge.
I'll be back to you again.
Me challenge people. VW assembling plant will Ghana Hano. No, where the VW assembling plant here is in here Ghana. We want to see.
All right,
some of us are interested.
All right, so your time is up. 10 minutes past 4. Utia Pahua Daben on Happy FM. 98.9. Saneko. Midin the Kwabnapra. The Dawn live on your radio this afternoon. I'm on for Roma Japa. Yankin can few of your messages, Nafi, Nana and so for M2 also MI Charles Namidi for Saman Kesi. Also Ghana for Nanim to be a womb so my Kufu the core parliament, no, or no so can be there. Yes, Ren is over Bana or Mecania woman because yeah, yet Timono and him said the Janice Yashafa, more on me fa a Jafu from Fama Brio Chrono or say elections, no, or say a whole instance 1 year, no. Charles Name adding a message on our WhatsApp platform. Say we could ready for Suba or say Otucha Mom and Penine na bedi echire and afiwa who can for say omu etwa safofro ene sapa ekoje paniano na obetre se Ghana ni bia mfa ne hunjem o se we susu no ye be free mu na yade ho so man na NDC for the and omu ni mu an say ya pa minister no omu so omu mpe no so omu obi omu famre o se ono so adwen ode ba no nemu no ni di omu mfa Ama Samira Baumiane dear. Also Ghana for one Casentia pass. I will quite the fresh boy. I know this message we eba. Okay. I say the don. Ya na only opinion I and Shashahona, what I abe fidi no sona or the ninsem na or the by any be atai abrebre. Nana Dako Atadeka. I know this message we I'm sure say or Kasafa Kofi Akpaloo and then the interaction or the ebre and then Elmo. I'll say the don and right now State of the Nation's address. Now solid and a positive way forward for Ghana. Or say Ghana bed there or betcha SM. Okay, SM near why enough in an B. Abele Edifinungua and all this message weba. Or say a more man penny Kufuado Abaso. What a State of the Nation's address. And or the bar Enra Danona. Or says, oh, Amemu. Pa now or penny with the Kufuado. Ubi be a cost your happy Kupunshire my Ghana. Eric Kubu dear from Bechim and on also this message weba. Positive change from Medina constituency. Or the Enra State of the Nation's address. No, Naya Uncle who did their qua shinim. And some dada no sabai ebeche mukina na entrust the bebre kwa no so a friend a kangaroo State of the Nation's address, no ingredients and substance. Also ebeche Francis Xavier Sosu for Medina. Okay, this one I'll say we a press release be or Daben and Crawford. We all say that on cause why Juma Somo my Ghana na Obechia Salam Mustafa or the office of the Vice President in charge of operations and programs or Noah Sunday, the incoming national youth organizer for the NDC or the friend roadmaster, the best replacement for the outgoing youth organizer. Or say everywhere you go, SM movement controls. Kwame Safo, MPP, Niboy Town. And on also this message you enable oh Babayo campaign when I read you salam there. Radio niya salam dia o. O se salam alaikum John Mahama. Ye ni John hu ye wo dosron ko de mawo. Na Ghana enya oseso da. O se Nyankopon ne be konkon ne dia mawo. Isa edifrinsa wam zongo. Ana ono so de sa message we eba. O se president an country amfa LGBTQ+ no ho. E wo efficacy animu na o se o ne minority ni ya adwen pa se sa asem ne de so mampanyi etumu nkyene. Fighter Kwakubu ache eso message a o de eba ene ewie eno no messages ne dos ye ba we get to the rest of them now yeah the amamba me kona na nsan obofo homra nana take it away
they don't me that yes boss my starting my woman Ibrahim
yeah Kwame Ochoda
yeah on the concern about KOD on the concern about TVET no say the papa say the agent koso
yeah
me tu kwa Britain na mamu semaza Mrs. Kamenim pa sense commission no de kama kan katiri eti say UK over you from a handyman friends of no me ya de ma say you think my block na say na maza oh yeah you run £80 no
he's on the clock from time and night BC feel
yeah serious
the time starts
serious or buy ya what £80 say be our light switch e bia me be na friend no better say £80 no kon the on there me say akwasa ye mentality bia e dia say mu say sebita friday hianfo na say one child school and e ma ko technical course and vocational course but nay wo hwe in African way say ya na hwe ye tailor for ya for say fashion designer for ya omo pam ye pa you know mampanin so endra or the parliament say so mo to pass the Education Regulations Bodies Act 2020 Act 1023 and say ne beboa e ma sa TV the one ya manyama nyanso no it may streamline e ma etimi akoye anim endra so okasa so no or the kind since 1996 baby say Buankra inland port adaos so last November at the parliament they pass sikabe 30 million dollars so no ya sha say no say the be ho jowetu aboa na bo say kaza ka sie fi boken nje o ma ba kwa kana yekuma te kwen kura de bia na ayi no so mapeni de na kuma so a Buankra inland port no one otikokko so enya ne kotwa ahomem e de asobɔ fam nye hwe so bedi otikokko so abro obey say ejuma no and I share about housing project in so we are so far no idea e wo ye Botiman ye wie 1027 adan wo honom sa enso na e ko ye asokore mampon so no so no ye wie 1000 oh please o kasam tell me ye dey enyi ne bo enyi dey nya wi wonom Sana Mama Sana Mers Mama Jakufo di go what is the problem? Mo abronti mo ba Kufo shares so yebi. Mba jeni nyina gu hono mama won du gwan sibi abro 8 good years. 8 good years. Man to go and 1 unit of Kufo project. All Kufo Iroject project. The hospitals across the country. And no claim somebody ano. Kufo na ye ba kumpo mama point to be commission. You say the claims say yomudia.
But now what's the point in saying no babu bosom?
What's it?
Me say what's the point saying no babu bosom?
What can the state? Or do not say about house in Gada then here. But me sure say yeah, Jumana na kufa do buy. In fear 9 on no penny about 2 say down ma so meja. Even a so called a community day schools. Owie bebre. Wa wie bebre. Eh, kasi unim. Kasi unim. Kwadebera onyina hini kwadebera na onyina hini. Kasi unim. What I say? Kasi unim. Nti unim kasi unim.
Mauli men drag program just
what I say
control no am
panya kuvado wa baba ye adwuma ne ma meke adanse wo honom na emu ne e kan se be se ne ye koyanim nyuma so da yenim so edoso ne nyanso no e ben ho adwuma na ndo ya na metie and this for na wa meka and LGBT a whole members of parliament minority some meka sankwa 7 kwa asem na man pele be janom Ghana for nyansa sebati no na beka LGBT wasem den nyansa na wo
Happy FM
den na beka fawo sasa you can wasem de pan okay den na de minim sika and the Solomon that brand this vote monya bra on be promote sa at the time no na members of parliament man pele be down ma so on be sada je e meka te Ghana for LGBT den fa na waso den nyansa na wo den yensa pa na wom
an activity
yes Ghana mura ye chewa
ye pese ye hunu kwa ye de be fa so
we should entertain yes I don't near mom kwa bo mo nyina no omo pe space for advocacy.
Happy FM
God man penny o kasa kwa chire ndeka be boss anka na ye ne say disguise na je mo de na mo gu parliament na mo so na bete mama yerega na ke kan se bunu no ko sanko fu ye mretia ye mama nya mane tia wo ye ne so mu a ye de be fam na kwan so period
tibi tuma ka say president asmo ko kan Anglican sorry dem no and no put the matter to
ke je mu ya say na man pena be gente ba ke kasa sebi hunu we no be ka de na de be areas ga then at the brain. This is what Musica, non per Mambening, Comedia Parliament, now come back and watch ma, and why you say the on was as what can be, yeah, quite never when you're gonna phone, and you have some
about public debt and no more can was no
public debt as my king, public debt as my king. You made my say, a man, you see, you can say, you see, someone couldn't tabu. Yeah, you know, they go. I got church him. When no bobone maso manate bia ye ono keka dia kire e wu sika sem budget kuntabone sika ba adwuma dia ye ba bia ye call project bia be kokoso na ma ye ne koso yen sika bo bia kwadi fee e World Bank and as IMF 5 covid ni nyinara nyama ma o say chairman sabonsu e komra sipejam o ni nyina be kwato onom sanate ndi so bia so mo ntene ma sam ka se bia mo ntene o ma ase na yen kire mo na ba na beto to yampia e na mabeni e na payezagide na va be o ba nso fa evidence bia mfa mba ka kwanso komodi sa na mo ko wie quarter na o no subiro mu de bia ke kansem sa ka kwanso komodi ke kan sa keke ka wo be na ka de document bia ba say payezagide o ko no no bonu odi eni wa form mentika wa wi o mentika ana wa ese na no kan na dadan sa to na o ba na ke kan sa keke adwuma da enim si ye no. So also members of parliament no akotena no approve ministers bi amakwaji sika mo ne masem na no dey see here bagben dey na mo ni age tamana esi endie na mo say a che say Ghana ye tumpon wo democracy mo everybody say e bi ko to abadam bagben no na ye mo de na mo ni age mo bo mo minority na baso amamwo ne ye bu o man say kwa anim governance or say form government ni tumpon mo nyu o man no ho a or say German ho na ye kwa anim obi ko jo bongroma or a new person vend the because go bongo say you are rejecting no they dem power and now what's up to reject to be operating committee what did watch na nekufado adwuma say obeba abaya ma man Ghana no eno no so baba ye humasua adwuma say because be covid e dey kokodu ye no or say animonim yera ye san so gina brane na economy e pick up na ahotot me ba emebu no agriculture na me come say TV dimbu no e ade na akoya adwumi say we ohini ba na ba no emebu no nkokua ye kura mu Then yaba baby. Nina or say sometimes no, it's conscientize the youth no, say sabi kuyayo and agriculture no, and yebia sabi at the phone I say and your for and I say Sebiman uncles too, and I go to kuyayo, unim nipa wasika, I want to farming. O come on near farmers always scapa. Bukwa be in the back kakra, who did the nema, which what why in the camera or the call a shop year tone. Your honor say a may need a corso, it has a Greek, a kutomane pa. And over time say, car manufacturing assembly plants about Krumaseno or Pebion. And I'm a benefactor be when you never sign a track about my channel. Or call a motor as a call sa kosumbu se boom a otano abako hu say into to come oh please who told you that who told you cuz who nim
VW assembly plant
there is none
oh kokuma wole so me ba
universal motor doesn't do assembly
so where from that commissioning no. And what the trade minister and the president went to commissioner.
Done.
Yeah.
What happens is that the cars are already assembled and brought to Ghana. Nyaka said, any tires. But we've seen those vehicles coming to the port.
So the cars were brought in already assembled.
Even the engine.
No, but who do that deception?
I'm telling you, that is the fact.
Now your assembled car, already imported car.
That is what it is.
This is one of the cars that were locally assembled.
Listen.
Debbie, I beg to differ because I heard the country manager for Volkswagen. I heard the country manager. No, maybe I'm done with you. I'm done with you because I know. So the country manager for Volkswagen, it's already in the country. I mean, things are already working. I'm surprised. I mean, you are disputing all this.
Shut up, They don't believe in such infrastructure development.
Yeah, to the fight against small-scale mining.
You see, they don't believe in that. We have a campaign time, no.
Yeah.
Mahama Bakata say, "Oh, Saturday day banakano, be good. Aboso can funny. They don't believe say, Ubibo to me a multinational car manufacturing company Abakrumu. They don't believe in that. That is anything. Okay, say kana video before me kana apotoroka. Papa Penny say, a politician or your campaign. Now we need to go anywhere. Will you go out there to say you are bringing investors into your country or into the automobile industry? They don't believe in that. So that is easy for you.
We are on the mining and Japan. Good, yeah.
Maybe who need here. And if I'm cook up here, okay, tell me once by the who you know. Oh, my name would be I Tanasin, Echimatanasia, almost him, almost say, and never be bunny beer. Here you money be on him. Time Parliament, the minority contribute to you. Yeah, passing Minerals Income Investment Act. They contributed very well. And they pass here. And the mark coin and a Minerals Income Investment Fund. And it's a fund SPV, a special purpose vehicle. And it's a minerals royalties, you know. I didn't okay here. Me maternity same kwati pa achim techimai senkubinase abomosu kwaben ko kwesimesu so call those areas are yes kind of mining now for example temon ma area was them on a typical oboase
yeah
nti hu hia say bedim pempen so bia anka say ska bia right to say if you banana first no anka call the seat of government, you know, you have Minerals Income Investment Fund. No more bad manager, in Bundunuma. Let's cancel be and so no, Ebano. Yati sa a Japadili, near Yellow on a stock exchange, London Stock Exchange, whatever. Now in Faso Ebano, it be in Puntunuma, oh, sir. A Cromonum. Namoka Steve Mantiao, actual crater, as or my buying adding Jamba. At the Asamba, Sanya Yeno. Someone Tiasia, Nuabisa, near Chile. Sanya Yeno. Bonnie Bianim. Bonnie so be a confess castle be one of this home. The don, as I may buy ye, obey much record be implicate you be say, Nipa Tamo Mexica, Ecodia Sanana. There be a agent Torton yet to also only Sabi, Sapri and Yadina. Fine up, Mampanese. On also, yen MPP, yen should say, scrutinize the transparency and accountability. No, that is not MPP. And you know, a best parliament. Is there someone 137? Say yeah.
Japadi on the drew voting pana.
you better test it. Sana and make us say no. KOD kan yi. Mbra penin KOD kan yi.
National executive na ne beko akoto sa.
That is Intina Mampeni Bonidia Nim Parliament no Emra Kwanse Emra and after Parliament Emra Kwan Emra establish minerals income investment fund Emra you know Mampeni say ebesa ba na unkomodie no na say di unkata sem nyinara no ese no wasem ediaba ene wasem ene yeka this issue about galamsey Mampeni ebe ebod kan say baby adna kwakodu no asoman yenyinara yem trust ne pe kwampa de be faso be yi because ono faces sakwane de faso no kebeboa but
we party for justify
fair enough but your management here man penisister no onya mu ye new minister ba what task no but as a man no exactly nti yemye pono to no ene kwa de so party onya party ba no parliament na is mu kwa say apai the apai a mu scrutinize na nye yem pe kwampa na yem faso
obofo. May I say 26 minutes past 4 doing tomorrow's work today upon Daben on Happy 98.9 so na wuti no Consolidated Bank of Ghana yedomo say for omo a facility omo dia ba flexible and convenient so wuti our taxa omo so beda *222# to pay your custom duties, your GRA taxes, your EPA agency levies, your Ghana Standards Authority levies, your Food and Drugs Authority levies, and all levies for other government services. And no your CBG and that platform no na unante enche unko disantini bi also mwade pebin say wo them na you are paying your levies to the government chest through that payment platform omdiaba and one is obe dial *222# na fe no you get going with your CBG payment platforms only the CBG Flex Plus ne so aba and also is another convenient way de boawa obey your banking transactions no with check is into no and no so show them now your banking no competitive interest earning accounts, no monthly maintenance fee, access to their digital banking, access to their checkbooks, access to their ATMs, and 4 withdrawals per month. Ningina anu ye CBG Flex Plus account omudia ba. And no there's a waswa. That's these facilities ningina anu with your banking transactions. No CBG will stand with you. Ye bedo mwase. Kofi Akpaloo kon ewa ha or no ye. Sorry, Kwame. Say on said there is a radio broadcaster friend Kofi Akpaloo. Na nidina tienum. Sorry. Ura Kwame Akpaloo. Now I want to hear your views on President Eka say he's ensured freedom of speech, accountability, corruption, and good governance. Uhune saying.
Don't them say Papa no wabaye na juma.
Happy FM.
When you talk about press freedom and Sano Manwa, if a baby and we need to be very blunt and straightforward with this one, because I'm say the ending part of the first term, no, we saw interviews that were
Happy FM.
We saw some sort of media intimidation here and there. And the entire mechanism ye way no ye because ayenanado. What I say? Because this is somebody who fought blood, sweat. What I say? For the country and I say for media people to gain a certain level of freedom and to be free to operate as a proper media. Enti under or no supervision no. Se no man ketinkiti bi touch ma. On tiasie. What did I mention? I said on tiasie because we a giant advocate for
media freedom.
For media freedom.
Yeah.
And in say who say obi wo interview and now no pay an hour or 30 minutes before that. Now the whole station now shut it down. We go through we were now face intimidation. No, you say no.
No, were those incidents no government engineered?
You see, when you're a leader, there's a lot that is hanged upon your neck. If you listen to Jerry Rawlings' interview about his coup d'etats, he will tell you that plenty of the things I didn't even know about, but it's hanging over your neck because you're the leader of it. What did I mention? Na se on pese be hanging over your neck. the moment it comes to light, let us see your character as a leader and how you support freedom of the media. What I say, then nobody can come back and hang it over your neck. And you can say, as soon as you go interview an hour before, almost shut the station, no frequency in it down. But in about 30 minutes, now man penyate, now a sign instructor say, no, this is not part of democracy. Correct what you have done. What I say, and that is the Nanado.
Happy FM.
I knew back then.
Happy FM.
Oh, the American, oh, they are saying. And they say, no money be a caution. And that is why I have come to believe, say, party, a krumha, party, a suchain.
A bino.
Yeah. A suchain, a bino. In fact, some couple of years back, I almost resorted to saying, say, Obie anywhere obetimi de ni suban, and a character. And I said the whips have a govern crew.
Into statements like, "Say that cost me the elections, cry now. I'm ready to sacrifice my presidency for it."
The rhetorics, because the parties are bigger than the leaders. And for that matter, you cannot sign up to anybody's note in terms of the personal character, and I say on one casana personal attributes be it is the
convictions.
Yes, it is the party that controls. Now, Yanko, a mining issue.
Yes, sir. Kwame.
A very funny. Se opening se uofie, and I say you bibi so penya. There are a few basic things that you must learn to do. 1, you must learn to criticize. 2, you must learn to apologize. And 3, you must learn to applaud. Enti se obe kachire me se galam se no meka se ye nye no sei ana anye ye enti no omo be ye aye omo de now ye na ye ntena se na ye have a frank discussion. You mate, but that is not leadership for me. This is what we set out to do. These are the impediments. This is what we were not able to achieve because of ABCD. This is the new strategy I recommend. What do I say? But you get people like John Bue Dunomni Ade sitting on public media space and saying, say, interministerial committee on why Galam say, they've done a beautiful job. They shut it. No, come on.
Happy FM.
Ghana 4 has become a bit more interrogative. Now, if MPP has something to learn, they must look at it from the results of these elections. And ne say obeka fe say na meye ni say na meye ni say na meye ni say first no na ne omudi afefe die na chi ene omu bise mu hwe ba bia akosi anyhow e affect your mabrabo. And the results is there to show in the Galamsey areas of this country. Now, Don, adie we mayemfanye amanyosem, because if you know the depth of damage, any degradation, sadie we the abre or mine we no. And can say you be politics next in what you say in April 2020. The World Bank published a report. Almost share the depth of damage of illegal mining. If we decide to say, you be correct, na ye recoup land space, no money now to bring it back. Just Western region was going to cost us over $250 million, which is over $250 million to just do land filling and bringing the land at par. Afforestation no can
restore the land to its natural state.
To its natural state. And so we are wabeya afforestation. We are wabeya de keka ho. What you say? And it is not a joke. Adieno, the attempt was good, as it has been in so many initiatives in this country, but the implementation was bad. The implementation was bad. Where yaria?
Happy FM.
And as I say, one Joe Yari entum say adie we na hame nti say me ABCD. You will just keep dancing around the situation. And I have said it on other platforms that I know, and per my expertise, I know how to interpret demeanors and postures and all that. And I know His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo a bit. You could tell from his demeanor and everything that he knew that he had failed that course.
So why didn't he accept it?
But you see, per the party norms, you cannot come and own up to any failure. Yeah. You have to find a way to dance around it. But you see, it's all at the detriment of the Ghanaians.
Also, our trust in the new minister, boy Abu Janapum said,
yes,
this time around things will work.
Obana obey the right thing. We are just a sabun mass. You bet me a ye amana ye. Now, in the irony of Tadi, we have to continue, and we have a new. There's an app called Explorer.com. Go and check it. I update and one updating from pictorial pictures. I think every half an hour.
Okay.
And you are able to compare from 2017, when we started the fight against Galamsey, to what has happened from 2017 to 2020. And ye can't say ye ko stop no moment, ye ko titisra see poto. Galamsey, when did Galamsey started from the world economy recession, 2008, when everybody started investing in gold. What you say? NMR gold prices shoot up, and they affected all areas in the world that gold deposits were. And OSHA from 2008, Saturday back to 2017. Say assassin. From 2008 to 2017. Now they compare from 2017 to just 2020. Meaning, who say ya anko kwande no. Ya anko say ye koko etia Galamsey no. Ya ko say ye koye. Inti ye hodi ye papa nanado me hodi ye memfanche no. Ote dia mechena se no kreye ba kope. We must find new strategies, prudent practices, and do as we say when we go on the ground.
Happy FM.
Great. Sir,
one final point. The Japa deal. Japa no. And I feel all national, you refuse all national IDs into one.
Digitization.
Yeah, good.
A Japa deal is not rocket science.
Yeah.
Idea with the leadership of Nanado Omodebeto Parliament, Ghanaians had a whole lot of questions. Why are we mortgaging this amount of gold for this amount of money at this time? Who are the directors of this SPD? What you say? Why is it going to be a contract that is virtually going to be in perpetuity before they came back and explained about the 15 years and this money now? So Ghanaians have asked a whole lot of questions. I don't think we need to be agitated about it. Maybe the kakra mekan say ebia questions are Ghana for bisa yeni na wakoye den wako answer and wa amend what you say and wa ye changes and afi the oba be ka kire say eno ama na mu bisa fa Japan ho no ho answers ni nya na mo mpe no sei na masesa na kwa koduru enti sei na Japan no sei na ye den etie enti I think say we must wait. What I say, I don't think anybody in his right sense will bring back a transactional document which he himself pulled out after Ghanaians had risen against it, or better for the same thing they are doing at the Aba. Now, Don Mamisan can be kakram for Parliament and once Mako the next point. Parliamentarians say MPP NDC se wana yepa mochaw. Sa bejimi breno na we wo opposition na we di bibiba no aba bonti enye o kunye yo mu be yese yo no ma kwahye kukwam no ma ye bibi foforo, wishing the ruling government and answer the executive to fail on that line. Send ye be ya coming the next 4 years no omu betimi dia be gina hwa ye campaign no Ghana for ye mpesa de no biom twam untimi obi antimi me waste ye 4 years se wo hobby na sa de no sia memma after 3-4 years and fam me campaign say and asumasi no omu di we ba ye na nye and ye say na ye say wo kan ho bi don't bring time now near case we don't have the numbers to change anything, we don't have the numbers to halt anything, no any hobium the 137 is not a fluke.
Yep.
The next point.
Kwame Ochreda Kominu Nessa, but just a quick one on what else in Poa? Okay. I think for the sake of
digitization.
Digitization. In 1 minute.
Okay. I think
we save the rest for tomorrow.
It's a brilliant thing.
Yeah.
And I make us a media initiatives na everybody na. Emu bebre wo hokra.
Are you having the worth of your national ID?
You know, we're not having the worth of our national ID.
See?
What I say, but it is a beautiful initiative. We're waiting for the implementation of it.
Yep.
What did they mention? I said, no man, ideas na Ghana to be produced.
Post office.
What I say,
bank ID card or ID card with into our system.
There was
the old one.
There are even so many banks who will tell you so. Do you have a voter's ID?
Bank can put your who dinner the don missing.
We prefer the voter's ID. So many banks. The idea was on say beautiful initiative ba.
Yeah.
Ghana for say ye pia aban no. What you say now implementing ye. Because some of these things they will come to help all of us.
Of course, yeah.
What you say? Can you imagine say ubetimi akura the same card, but then again you have to go and look at the appetite of the initiator, whether he really wants to do what he's saying he's doing. Because national ID ba na ye nim say e ba betwitwa no ma bebre mu ama ekana ye ba ko. Minim any other country omo an extremely authentic national ID like it's been proposed. Yi almost how voter ID.
Kwame Ochreda Komame na wase, I know many like your type, but yana radio so ba na ferry any ade ba o man na bo a mu nyina mutimu bio nti no ebredru se mu bepie free mu bon mu na moso mo de madwenche abebo o man ne chechire ho na nkoye se me de me politics me de me di me nkui ni ade masa wo she campus on ye de atoa wo nti boss wa ba ne yankopon show pa. I love you and you are so deep and I like some of the points I will espouse on radio this very afternoon. Kokuma Uli Nanekbe of the NDC Wahanafi, the ever famous Nana Nsao for MPP's Director of Communications over the United Kingdom. We've got about 18 minutes. Clear and commercial log Nafi. Probably use the rest of the time for our callers to also join in the conversation. But Same Kweli or say so Nana or Mampenya Kufu Dubai, the best ever. Baby afa Ghana yen kan ko hu bia wo kan ho asem ye betre minority fo ne se omunjai saa efi na omo ye omo ho omrachi bedwafie ho no ya bra wo mo say how akumsi wadi baby a omo po omo mpo obemo omo fishery Sami Kweli message ode ba no. All right, akwati manu wo se kokuma willing onjai so otu mfuturo gutemamufu ani no na onim covid oye na ade aba ewiase amaman so anko ntena ho enke kan ye oka no ye ne abie ne yetie radio ni nti on kasa no mfa buo ma ye yetie no. All right, akwasi manu so asem ode ba no. Honorable Samuel Baron Ayikwe o say Happy FM. This man is with vision. Okay, I think I read that one earlier on. Game Boy wasn't he a force say obi babo bi abaso ana Mahama wonji abani ntumu na engine ntumu china omo bi abaso. The president eyi nani say enipa enwotwe omu ye wa abatu ni mon kan wasem a yeso so ye hu ni so Ghana mampanyi enti na amanfo njai say sorry there be omo kasa Mahama concede no eno de o say onfanity enjesa ensem kan ni bi. All right, what else? I think say medan me ho abatia wa me ba na afi etie for so enyo omo bite of the pie before we say goodbye. E wo dwumadi ani so ene enwumre.
Why are they